This is Kevin Kerrigan. Looking fit and rested, Carl Guitterrez sat down for a pre-primary interview today. His campaign to date has, for some, appeared to be low-key, but the former governor says it's a different story at the grassroots.
I think low-key, when you talk about low-key, it's the lack of mass media. But we're not really low-key in the villages, because we're out there and we're amassing huge numbers of people in our pocket meetings. And it just continues to grow and grow.
And as an example of that growth, he points to last night's rally on Flores Street beside the cathedral in Agana. Guitterrez likes his chances, confident in the Democratic base he's always enjoyed and the prospect of disaffected Republicans coming over. His focus, he says, is on the independent voters.
The vast majority of over 70% really are independents that don't participate so much unless somebody asks them to come out and vote in the primary. But those are the people that you need now to figure out how to get into to listen to your message. It's those people that we target, but the pace is going to continue.
The independents are the key, though. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, always the key.
And he believes that the sincerity of his campaign is one of his strengths.
There's just no connection with the people and this administration. This administration seems to be into a national kind of a campaign where only media and press releases matter, and there's no connection by being able to come out and meet these people and feel these people and let the people touch them.
The high level of debt that GovGuam has taken on in recent years, he says, is one of the current administration's major weaknesses.
This borrowing of almost $500 million to take care of short-term situations is unconscionable. I mean, and reprehensible as far as I'm concerned.
The debt is compounded by what Guitterrez believes to be a touch of vote buying by the Calvo administration.
When you just say, I'm going to take care of these things now, I'm going to give out merit bonuses right now and the millions of dollars and go beyond what you're required by law to give for vote buying, and then bring us into a situation where your children are the ones that are going to be paying for it. I mean, it's something that no CEO of any corporation would ever think about doing. They've created a heck of a lot of fault lines in our island. And what do? They paper it over with press releases to hide what they're doing, the real story.
Share with us some of your solutions to the debt problem then.
With the debt problem, you got increased more economic investment on the island. And how do you do that? Our resources are not on this island. You got to take your trade missions and go around to Asia where people would like to come to a territory that flies the American flag.
The former governor is also critical of what he believes is favoritism in the granting of certain GovGuam contracts.
Like, for example, the mining of the coral for base course and stuff like that, and aggregate for public works. You know, there was a bid go on, and suddenly it was their family that won, out of the clear blue sky.
Their family? What?
Yes, the Calvo family.
The Calvo family said in their response to your 7 points that they're losing tens of millions of dollars in contracts since Governor Calvo took office. You don't believe that?
Of course not.
And despite the imbalance in campaign funds raised, he remains optimistic of winning in November.
The difference between him and Carl and I is that I get things done. I'll figure out how, and if that's the moment that we need to get out there and look at the situation, guarantee you I will come up with a solution.
And you remain confident you're going to be governor again in 2015?
Sir. Yes, absolutely.
Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?